What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. Okay, Bitcoin is down today. We just broke below 21K, and the rest of the market seems to be following, or at least is influenced by it. So why not a good day for some FUD? No, I don't mean that in a I want to FUD the project, but I do want to bring up something that is definitely not being talked about enough. And all I want to do is not necessarily focus on it too much, but bring it to people's attention because it is something that I'm thinking about and figure out how how this could be mitigated in the future. And what I'm specifically talking about is the DEC peg, right? So as it is, we are seeing now that DEC was working towards getting back to its intended peg value, which is the 0.001 or 1,000 DEC per dollar. But again, market forces are always going to impact this. It's not going to be a perfect peg. And while it has a great upside kind of protection, the downside protection is what I wanted to focus on, because I think people believe that, okay, guilds are going to eat everything up. DEC, there's not going to be much to get around. We're going to get to a point and then SPS is going to burn like crazy. I would love that. And I do think there will be points in the future where things will be like that. But I don't see the downside always being protected by the stable, by the product-backed stable coin that the team is going for. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think that this idea is brilliant. I think that Matt is really on point and is very innovative for what he's trying to do here. I just want to highlight one major thing that stands out to me, which is really the absence of packs being available in stores. So as of now, and for the past, almost year or so, not year, but since we'll just say January. So since the beginning of the year, packs have been available, and we've all gotten used to that. It's been like over 8 months at this point, or 7 months, that packs have been available in the store, and you can go in and buy it. And granted, only recently did they flip on the DEC for packs, 4,000 DEC for packs, so that it's backed in that way. But what happens once Chaos Legion sells out? And for all of you fudders out there, yes, Chaos Legion will eventually sell out at some point, right? Whether it's this year or next year or even the year after, Chaos Legion will sell out. And we do know that the team wants to have these periods of time in between, right? Roughly, and from what we've heard from Agrid in the futures, he wants to have a 9-month period of sales followed by a 3-month period of no packs available, right? Or no additions available. That's intentional. So the question then becomes, well, when you have a product-backed stablecoin and 3 months out of the year, or we'll just say 25% of the time, there is nothing there to provide it stability, what do you expect the price to do at that point in time? Nobody wants DEC. So therefore, why would the price stay at or even above its peg enough to be burned? You get where I'm coming from? So again, I think that this is a great idea. And my own counter within this is that there may be some other elements added in or other products added in outside of packs that are available for DEC purchases. Right now, all we have are potions, right? Which kind of go hand in hand with packs. If packs are not available, sure, people might still be buying potions because packs will be available on the secondary market, but they're not buying them in the same, droves. And I don't know that, the amount of potions that you buy, it's like 40 DEC per potion. It's not much, right? So it's like, it is what it is in that sense. So there could be something in the future that is ongoing, something like a guild DEC sync. And so that could provide it. Land could be that thing in the future as well. But keep in mind, land is going to be this mad rush in potentially that we have, and then things will probably level out, right, based on the value of DEC. Same with guilds, based on the value of DEC. So when I talk about this, I'm not saying that we're going to stay below the peg. I'm saying that it's going to be difficult for us to stay at the peg. I think there are going to be periods of time in which we are not very close to the peg at all. And when I say not very close, I actually look at 0.00, 71, right? 30% away from the peg. that is a significant deviation from what is, something that's considered to be not algorithmic, but a product backed stable coin. So 30% deviation is a lot. Granted, at this point in time, I don't think that it's fair to judge where we're at right now, because there is a lot of DEC still out there in the ecosystem that hasn't been eaten up yet. We will get through that. The fountain just shut off last week. So the faucets just got shut off last week. So the sinks are slowly starting to get there. And hopefully as more people come in, as SPS Brawl rewards get put in and people try to level up their guilds, all this will eventually make its way. But I'm talking about long-term kind of like idealistic scenario. Theoretical scenario, I should say, where it's just like, okay, well, with a 9-month on, 3-month off schedule, you're going to have these massive waves of people coming in and potentially using DEC as a way to purchase cheap packs. Because let's say this thing is like 0.0009, right? For example, whenever that drops below and you want packs, again, why wouldn't you take the 10% discount, right? So right now, packs are once again down to a 29-ish% discount. So it seems like a pretty good deal to be buying into for packs. But that's just a thought in the long term. And like I said, I've already tried to counter my own argument here because there could be other elements or other products added in that are ongoing. That could be DEC sinks or other forms of revenue for the company, because remember, pack sales are revenue for the company. So that could come in at some point within the next 6 to 12 months. Land is probably going to come in hopefully within the next 6 to 12 months. Functional land, I should say. So that's just something that I'm thinking about, though. And even if we do get these things, the way that pack sales go is very cyclical. So I could almost see DEC having this kind of cyclical nature to it, where yes, at certain points it's very stable or pushed to the upside and then immediately SPS is burned. And there could be times where, just like now, Aggroed is hopping into Mav chat saying, get your discounts while they're still here, right? So just something to think about. But I do want to get your opinion on this, get your thoughts. Again, I'm thinking more 6, 12, 18, 24 months out. What do you see this looking like? I will say, I'm not trying to hate on the idea, and I'm not trying to tear it down. I'm just trying to, I think it's brilliant and I like it. Obviously, I'm here, right? But I do want to get an idea of what this looks like from, a product-backed stablecoin perspective in a couple of months. Sorry, not a couple months, but in a year or 2 years, when hopefully the ecosystem has somewhat stabilized out by recovering from the airdrop and all the DEC that was printed for the airdrop. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.